All right, everybody, so real quick before we hop into this video, if you guys saw the last video, you saw that the car went back into limp mode, and thanks to one of you guys in the comments, I'm pretty sure we finally got a solution on how to stop that from happening. So basically, with off-the-shelf maps, you're not supposed to let the car redline, and I would always leave the car in automatic mode whenever I would send it, and it would redline basically every time it shifted. And every time that it went into limp mode, it was at the red line from shifting, I think, to 4th to 5th, or from 5th to 6th or something like that. And yeah, so I'm pretty positive that that is the fix to it. It's just basically put it in manual mode and not shift at redline or shift it before redline. I haven't done any extensive testing, but I've messed around with it a bit and it seems to work. Unfortunately, it's super cold out right now and the car does not grip at all, so we need some better tires for sure, man. But now, why you guys clicked on the video, as you saw by the title and the thumbnail, today we are going to be coding the MK5 Supra with BimmerCode. Now, this has been something I've wanted to do basically since I found out about BimmerCode, because some of the driver assist features in this car, they call them driver assist features. They're not really driver assist features, and it makes driving the car an absolute pain, man. So that's going to get coded out today, and then among many other awesome things you can do with it, man. I've just been looking forward to doing this for a while now. So real quick, to go over some of the coolest features that BimmerCode has. To start off, you see how these are all sport mode right here? Well, the farthest you can go with this is sport. It's just either normal or sport. Well, in BimmerCode, you can make your transmission and engine go to Sport Plus, and it's controversial if there's actually a difference or not, but I mean, like, it says Sport Plus, and it's got to do a little something, right? It's just a cool thing you can do. Now, the second thing I'm probably most excited for about BimmerCode is you can turn off the active sound management in the car. And for those of you guys who may not know, unfortunately, this car pumps fake engine noise through the subs back here and through the speakers. And I've heard if you turn off active sound management, it makes the bass better because it stops pumping, you know, fake engine noise through the speakers and it lets all the bass flow through the speakers. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. And then things for daily use, you can completely disable auto stop start, which I absolutely hate in this car, man. A few times it's turned on by itself and I'll be driving the car around, I'll come back home and the car will turn off the second I stop in the driveway, and it scares the crap out of me. It makes me think my car is broken. And then the biggest one is the lane keep assist thing, and it's not really even a lane keep assist thing, man. It literally grabs the wheel and chucks you whichever way it thinks it wants you to go. So the only way you can turn it off right now is by pressing the traction control button once. I guess it's not going to let me do it where the car's not fully on, but yeah, you press the traction button once, it disables that. But I mean, it's kind of unfortunate that the only way you can disable that is by turning off traction control. So I'm looking super forward to coding that out as well. But yeah, I'm not really sure if there's much else I want to do. I guess we'll just have to get everything plugged up and see what the options are. So let's hop back in here and get to it. So it's actually super easy to do. All you need is a device that lets you connect to your car. I have the MHD Black Series Wi-Fi thing right here. I'm going to leave it linked down in the description below if you guys want to pick one of these up for yourselves. And then you just got to download the free BimmerCode app, which I've already got right here. So I'm going to go ahead and plug the MHD adapter in here. Now we're going to go ahead and put the car in diagnostic mode. Press this 3 times fast without your foot on the brake. And then we're going to put our phone or the device that you're using to code with into airplane mode so you can't get any calls or anything like that. Then you got to connect to the device's Wi-Fi itself. Let's see, turn Wi-Fi on, and then you select MHD. So now that we're connected to the Wi-Fi, we should just have to basically connect to the app here. So we have the MHD eNet Black, I believe is what it's called. Connect, see if it works. BimmerCode, okay, and Toyota Supra. And I've heard you can also use the Z4 and you might get a few more options, but for this time we're just going to go ahead and use Supra because we're in a Supra, kind of BMW Supra. All right, and then as you can see right here, we have all of our options. Now, the active sound design, this is something that I would like to turn off. Unassigned value, deactivate that. Go back. I'm gonna go ahead and code that, I guess. Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta buy the app too. I forgot about that. So yeah, you download the app for free, but then unfortunately you have to buy the full version. I want to say it's like $30 or $40, but all in all, it's gonna be worth it to get rid of these annoying features that the car has. So you're gonna have to turn off airplane mode to buy this. Obviously, you just go to the main menu, the buy button, and it is $32. All right, so we're connected back to the MHD Wi-Fi. We are in diagnostic mode. Now it's just time to pull BimmerCode back up. Connect here, Toyota Supra, continue. All right, so let's go ahead and start up here with the active sound design. This is an unassigned value. Let's go ahead and deactivate that, and we'll go ahead and code that in. Important note, not be interrupted. So basically, let's go ahead and start this real quick. All right, and it should be that fast pretty much. Just like that, coding successful. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the rest of the stuff dealt with that we want to now. All right, so next, the auto start stop function. Let's see, auto start stop memory function. That's active. Auto stop start function. Let's just disable the auto stop start function all in all. We'll go ahead and code this now. It's actually a pretty fast process. I'm going to cut through it, but it takes like maybe 25-30 seconds max, clearing errors. And after this, it should be coded successfully. Yep. All right. So now, head unit, instrument cluster. I know there was a few other things that I wanted to code out. I'm not exactly sure where they are. I'm going to look through the settings, code them out, and then I'll get back to you guys afterwards. So I've been looking around, and I actually cannot find the one that disables the safety features or whatever. So if you guys know where this one's at, let me know in the comments below, and I'll get that coded out in between videos. But for now, the last thing we're going to do is switch this over to the M logo, because for some reason, I just think it's really cool, man. Basically, what I'm doing is switching the startup logo in the car. So right now when you turn on the car, it says Supra. It looks cool and whatnot, but I'm switching it over to the M logo because I just think that's so funny, man. That's so awesome you can do that. This car really is a BMW if it lets you do that, bro. And then I believe once you're done coding everything you want to, you just hit disconnect, and yeah, car's coded. Let's go ahead and start it up. Let's see what this M logo looks like and everything, man. All right, let's see if we can get this to trigger here. I'm just gonna start the car up. Cold start that time. Every time you get done coding or tuning this car, for some reason it does like the actual the cold start thing. It triggers within the ECU or whatever and makes it cold start, and I don't really know why. I need to turn it off, but I just haven't yet, man. All right, so I think to get the logo to pop, we got to turn the car fully off, get out, lock it, and then get back in and like wake it back up, basically. So I was about to try to lock the car, but I just realized I still have the MHD Wi-Fi thing down in here, and if you try to lock the car with it in, it freaks out. But I mean, if you leave it in, it'll kill the battery. So yeah, it's a good thing to remind you to unplug it, and I cannot get it unplugged right now for some reason. God bless. There. All right, let's go ahead and lock this thing, and then we will unlock it. And I'm gonna look through the window. I'm gonna pull my glasses up. Let's see, can we see it? What did it do? No, I didn't see it do anything, man, huh? I forget what makes the Supra logo pop up. Am I just missing it? It might have just happened so fast. Okay, so I'm gonna set up the GoPro in here. I'm gonna point it right at the screen, so hopefully you guys will be able to see it if it actually does it or not, because I can't tell from outside. It's too sunny. All right, let's try this again right here. Hopefully you guys can see. I really can't tell, and I really cannot get the camera set up any better than this. So let's try this real quick. Okay, so I just realized it definitely did not pop up that time as well. I'm not really sure why this feature's not working. I might just code it back to regular real quick. But yeah, if you guys know how to get this feature to work, let me know down in the comments below. But that's really as simple as it is to code this car. Like, it takes 5 minutes of your time, but unfortunately it does cost about $100. But the $100 is definitely well spent in my opinion, because I mean, you can get rid of some of the most annoying things about this car, and you can do it super easily, man. Like I said, it literally, as you saw, it literally takes 5 minutes of your time. So yeah, once again, I'm gonna leave the MHD Wi-Fi adapter thing linked down in the description below if you guys want to pick one of those up for yourselves. To get the BimmerCode app, you just go to the App Store, download it for there from free. You buy it on the main menu, $32. Unfortunate, but it's worth it. And yeah, that's really gonna wrap it up for this one. Like I said, everybody, it's that simple to code your car with BimmerCode. Unfortunately, I could not figure out how to get two of the options that I wanted working though. So let me know down in the comments below if you guys know how to get those working. But yeah, that's all for this one. If you guys like this video, do not forget to drop a like and subscribe. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Peace out. I'll see you guys in the next one.